Hello students, and welcome to another lesson of beginner English. Today we're doing Module 6, and Module 6 is going to be about the possessive forms, and we're going to be using have got as well as do you have, the American version. So let's take a look at our board here real quick and see what we have on our board. I've included some possessive pronouns first so that we can see how we would use maybe some of these words in a sentence. If you look here, I have my, right? Like something that belongs to me. For instance, my glasses, or maybe my shirt. If I were to use your, I would be talking about something that belongs to you. And so perhaps I would say your computer or your shoes, perhaps. I don't know what you have right now that you're thinking about that is yours. We also think about his and her. His belonging to a boy or a man. So we want to say it is his, right? His friends or his car or his house, whatever we might say, as well as her, her friends, her car, or her house. So those are for boys and girls, men and women. We also have groups, right? We would say things like our, and our would be my and your put together. So we add whatever is yours and whatever is mine, and it becomes ours. So we might say our lesson, right? I hope you enjoy our lesson today. And if you do, make sure that you leave a like or a comment telling me that you liked today's lesson. Also, we have their. There is another group of people, could be two people or it could be three or more or who knows how many, but whoever it is their group, their classroom, their college, their house perhaps. It has to be a group of people though. Be careful with their. Be careful with there and try not to mix it up with there and there. They all sound exactly the same, which is why we like to make English as confusing as possible for learners. But there is a place, typically, like here and there. There is also they are. It's a pronoun and a verb contracted there. So just remember, this spelling right here has an I in it. That remembering it has an I maybe will help you remember to use that form, okay? So let's look at some examples. Let's look at some examples with using these pronouns. I put them all right here for you so you can see all of these pronouns. My house is brown. True story, right? My house is a dark brown. That way it looks good in the forest. So my house, right? We know whose house it is. Who does it belong to? It belongs to me, correct? Your laptop. Right now, you're sitting there watching this lesson. Maybe your laptop is warm. So you would say, I would say to you, your laptop is warm, okay? So it belongs to you. His uncle is interesting. His uncle is interesting. He's a nice man. He's a smart man. We like to talk to this guy. He's interesting. So we're talking about his. Some person, right? Some boy or young man has an uncle. It's his uncle. Okay. Even though we're talking about the uncle, we're still talking about a possessive of the uncle. Who's the uncle, right? Her car, again, this is a possessive, okay? I think I forgot to explain possessives, right? Possessives come from this word possess, meaning to own something. It belongs to me or it belongs to you. So her car, it belongs to her. She owns the car. She gave money, it's hers. So her car is expensive. Next, our neighborhood. Our neighborhood, remember our is a group of people here, okay? So a group of people would say our neighborhood. You can say my neighborhood or your neighborhood, but if you and that person live together in the neighborhood, you say our neighborhood, not my neighborhood, your neighborhood. Our neighborhood is quiet, right? Nice and quiet, not a lot of noise, not disturbing. Next, we have their school, right? Their school is huge. Huge, again, means very, very big. So their school, right? Their school, a group of students, right? A group of students have a very, very big school. Their school is huge. Okay, so now that we have these possessive pronouns, let's look next at just a possessive with a name or a possessive with a person. Okay? Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum.